Alright, so y'all know who I am, Lady Combinatia, truth serum, comedian. However, this is a sad occasion, I tell you. So, what we're going to do is we're going to practice what we preach today. I'm always like, get over your ex, let it go, do what you got to do. You're a strong warrior woman, hear you roar. I'm always with all that gibble gabble, right? Okay, so now it's time for me to practice what I preach. This morning, my lovely, lovely boyfriend decides to tell me that he wants a break. And not only does he need a break, but he didn't even know that we were that serious, and he thought that it was understood that he wasn't that serious. And so now I have to evaluate myself and see where I went wrong at to think that I was in a relationship and maybe I wasn't, or maybe I'm tripping, but I could have sworn that I was in a relationship. But that's okay. We're going to deal with all that together. So what's happening right now is today is the first day. It's 3:27 in the afternoon. I decided to go ahead and do a video blog of this just to see if I can actually do what I'm telling y'all to do. I mean, I have done it, but just to get a day-by-day play and just see, you know, the ins and outs of trying to get over my ex. I was going to call him something, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be mature. Because if I call him something, that means that I was the something that I called him because I was with him. So therefore, I'm just not going to talk too bad about him. There probably will be some bad moments. But right now, I'm good. So this is day one. Got this information at 10 o'clock after I got fired from my job. So yeah, it's just getting great. You know, you get fired and then here we go, you know. Yeah. So after I get fired, he decides to tell me this. So that's fine too. We're going to embrace all that the universe has for me. Embrace all that the universe has for you. I feel like I'm in a yoga class. It's like life is one big ass yoga class. Don't you think? I think so. And so he told me this morning at 10 o'clock. And what I did was said, why? And he said, the reason I just told you, he didn't know that we were even that serious. So maybe I was going too hard, or I don't know. Last time I checked, he was in a relationship. So, yeah, when you date someone and y'all go out and y'all see each other pretty much every day, and the days that y'all do see each other, 60% of those times, either I'm spending the night over there, he's spending the night over there. Clearly, sex is involved. And I don't even want to tell you how ignorant I am about once we have sex, we go together. But before that was established, we did build a friendship. And we communicated very well, extremely well. So that's another thing that confuses me, because as well as we communicate and converse all day, all night, just about everything, I would assume that too could have been a topic in which we discussed. But I guess not. So, hey, that's fine. Yeah. So he told me 10 o'clock this morning, and I pretty much was like, okay, let me give you your space. I'm okay today. I cried for about 14 minutes. And where I screwed up was I let him hear me cry, which you should never let a man do, you know. So he went through the, why you crying, Bree? Why you crying? Why you crying, Bree? Why you crying? And I'm like, I'm just crying, you know, because I don't understand what's going on right now. My feelings hurt and I'm feeling rejected. And anytime you feel rejection comes pain and anger. So that's what's going on right now. And see, even in that, I was able to communicate with him. So I'm confused about all this, but that's okay. So that's where we're at right now. And since I have told him okay and just hung up the phone, and I haven't contacted him, and I don't plan on contacting him. That's going to be the first thing I need to pass, is not contacting him. Jesus, kick me. So I'm not going to contact him. He has contacted me since then via text message saying, why haven't I heard from you yet? Well, hey, I didn't respond to that either. You know, why haven't I heard from you today? Well, dude, you're not supposed to hear from anybody you need space from. So again, we're already starting with the freaking games. I'm gonna get through this without cussing. I promise you. I'm gonna work on this cussing as much. So that's where we're at right now. So what I would normally tell my friends to do, or my advice column or whatever to do, I would tell them, stay busy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to stay busy. I'm at H-E-B right now. I want to make me some popcorn balls because I love glaze covered popcorn. I'm feeling some type of way. I got my workout clothes on. So after I put all my popcorn balls in the oven, then I'm going to go run so I can eat them at my leisure the way I want to. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So I'm giving y'all a play-by-play day by day, probably multiple videos a day. If I cry, you'll see it. If I cuss, you'll see it. If he pisses me off, you'll see it. But my main goal is just to keep it gangster and to play as hard as I can, and let him know that he's not even missed, or, you know, that's it. Because my main thing that I tell my friends is, baby, don't want nobody who don't want you. So if that nigga don't want me, then okay, I just need to accept that. But what I won't do is lose my self-respect in the process and just like run after him and try to get an explanation. I don't need an explanation to fuck you. If it's fuck me, then that's fine. You don't have to explain why it's fuck me. You can just say fuck me. We don't need no explanation on why it's fuck me. So we're going to do that, and we're going to get through this shit. We're going to bounce back and not trip. And I'll keep y'all posted. I'll probably come back during my workout just to have some more to say, give y'all some more background, see if anything happens. But you will be posted as I am. We're going to get through this, honey. So day 1, about 6 or 7 hours in, I'm still gangster with it. Cried one time. That's where we at right now. All right. Mwah.